Hey guys, this is a final part out for TC's Our Life 717. Halfway through parting out my car right now. As you can see, suspension's off and I look like I'm riding on a 4x4. But hoping to get a WRX soon, so please fund my down payment and buy my stuff. To start off with, I'm just going to go over here and show you I've got a TRD exhaust for sale. Not too many miles on it. I've currently got an offer for $300, which is a pretty solid offer. If the buyer ends up flaking, I will let you guys know if anyone wants to jump on it. Over here, got a set of VRD grills. Perfect condition, can't really mess up the grills. Everyone knows what they look like. Picked them up for $100. Only had them on my car for about 1,000 miles. I've been gone for 8 months at school, so the car hasn't really been driven at all. So I mean, those are still pretty fresh. Here you can see the top or the front suspension for the TC. These springs have about 1,000 miles on them. Shocks have about 10,000 miles on them. They're still pretty fresh. The rest is wrapped up in these towels to keep them pretty clean. These are for sale, low miles. The only thing is the front suspension. It's missing the bearing that goes in here, and the little rubber, whatever. I don't even know what it's called. It's a pretty cheap part, but I do not have it. After I got my suspension off at the shop, I realized they didn't put it back. But I mean, if anyone wants to offer that and wants to buy the parts, I'm sure they're pretty cheap. Just throw me an offer and let me know what you think is reasonable. Moving on, I have a Weapon R intake, short ram. I like it because when you're lowered and you don't have the full intake and your fender liners are off, it doesn't suck up water into the engine. That's why I always go with the short ram. Got a new filter. I mean, this intake doesn't have many miles on it, probably like 8,000. And I just bought a new, $30 washable filter for it as well. So throw me some offers there. I don't know. I know they go for about $300 on the website. So whatever you guys think is fair. You'll notice I've got these two HID ballasts. I'll turn on the headlights for you. I've got 6K HIDs in both the low and high beams. They're warming up right now, so they look pretty blue, but I've never had any problems with the cops. They're mostly white with a hint of blue. Cops don't seem to mind, so of course I like that. I'll just show you guys my navigation system. What the fuck? I have a listing in the interior electronics section, but I'm just gonna, briefly show it to you guys. So it's an Eclipse AVN 30D. Play CDs, DVDs, iPod, MP3, navigation, the whole 9 yards. It's a really great head unit. Just showing you, it does power up. I'll send you the link or put it on the thread to this navigation thread, and it's got 2 YouTube videos. One showing how the DVD works, shows you how to play Finding Nemo if you guys are into that, or a video that just shows you all the capabilities. One thing I would like to tell you about is this skosh trim right here. When you fit the navigation in, there's this big gap right here, so went out and got this skosh trim. Makes it fit nice and flush. The other thing I also went out and got is the iPod connector cable. Fits right into the back and is iPod ready. That did not come with it. I went out and bought those, so you'll be getting that as well. And moving on. Lastly, I have a set of 18 by 7.5 rims. It's a DZ Wheels brand. They're wrapped in Nitto NT555 tires. 7-spoke rims. I think they look pretty good. I think they'd look really good if anyone, powdered or coated them black, or, I mean, everyone seems to be doing the plasti dip now. That's pretty bomb, too. But anyways, I'll just show you the the front tread on that. As you can see, there's still a decent amount left. Not at the wear markers yet. You can see the wear marker there, and you can see there's still some tread above it. So let me get a ruler in case there's any dings. I'll just let you guys know about that. So rim 1, there is a little scratch around the edge. It's not deep at all, but this is the only thing wrong with the first rim. I don't know if you guys can see. I'd say it's about 18.5 to 20.5, so about 2 inches on the first rim. Not too bad. I mean, especially if you guys are going to powder coat it or sand it at all, it'll sand right off and give you a nice finish if you powder coat it. Actually, one thing I will mention is these rims do not use the OEM lug nuts, so you guys will also be getting a set of lug nuts with that fit these rims. Onto the first back wheel. The only thing really wrong with this wheel is this tiny nick right here. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's pretty small, but it's about 1/16 of an inch. I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. But yeah, one thing I will show you is the wheel balances are still there. So a lot of times the wheel balances, fly off or whatever. As you can see, they're still intact. Besides that nick, nothing's really wrong with that rim. Moving to the other back one. As you can see, there's a little bit of curbage on the wheel here as well. Try and get that ruler right there. But I'd say it's about 2 inches as well. But other than that, not too bad. Let me try and give you a view of the tires in the back just to show you what's up. As you can see, there's some camber wear from being lowered. The inside has a little bit of tread left. The outside, not so much. Obviously, those will have to be replaced, but then again, it is a front-wheel drive car, and there is some decent tread left on the front, so you could hold off on that for a while if you wanted to. And onto the front wheel. Actually, this looks pretty solid. So basically, 2 rims with about 2 inches each of curb rash, which actually isn't too bad. I've seen some guys' rims that are really shitty. But last but not least, I've got some VRD fog lights. These are real VRD. They are not the APT ones. I'll show you the little part number over here. Actually, I'm using an iPhone, so that won't focus. Anyways, trust me, real VRD. So as you can see here, we have an HID for the fog lights in 6K. These 6K will match the 6K in the low beams and high beams. As you can see, here's the ballast for them. So yes, the fog lights will be listed a little bit more, but that's because they come with the halogen 55-watt bulb, and they come with one HID kit of 6K, and it's up in my room right now, but I also have one HID kit in 3K. So you get the fog lights, the halogen bulbs, and you get 2 HID kits. So if you're wondering, why the hell are these so expensive, it's because it comes with 2 $75 HID kits. So I think that's it as far as the car. For the rims, I'm just looking for a trade for stock and maybe a couple $100 cash. Nothing too expensive, but I mean, if you can upgrade from stock rims to 18-inch rims with some nice tires on it for a couple $100, I mean, I think that's a pretty good deal. I think that's pretty much it. That wraps it up. Just wanted to say thank you to the Scion Life community for helping me out and suggesting certain things to do to mod my car and make it look a little better. I enjoyed all the positive comments that you guys had for me and the constructive criticism as well. I know we have some people serving in the armed forces on Scion Life, and I just want to say thank you for everything you guys do. I appreciate Appreciate you guys putting yourself on the line to protect our freedom, and thanks again. So thanks, guys. It's been fun on Scion Life, and I hope to see you guys around. If anyone has any comments or questions, just feel free to PM me. All right, later, guys.